If you're the type of person who lives by the motto, I don't bother nobody and I don't want anybody bothering me, then this post is for you. And recently I was screaming inside of my head, this little bag of emotional hormonal reasoning when my 13-year-old had set up a trap for me in chess. Now, what's crazy about this is like only a week ago, I began teaching him how to play chess. And this little competitive joker had sat there and set me up. And the whole time, because I was just chilling in my advantage and oblivious of the fact that this boy was scheming and went from being the teacher to having to scramble to defend my territory. And what I'm reading lately, I am rereading Stephen Covey's Seven Habits of Highly Effective People. He talks a lot about proactivity, especially from the standpoint of proactivity in relationships. And what many people do instead of being proactive, it's just easier to kind of default into blaming, default into finger pointing, default into reactivity. And this is ultimately what leads to more deterioration and withdrawals from the emotional bank account of a relationship. So that is the little thought process that I just want to plant with you and challenge you today when thinking about your relationships at work, your relationships at home, your relationships in the community, rather than waiting for the perfect set of circumstances, rather than waiting for someone else to change, rather than waiting for the perfect weather. What is within your power today? What can you take advantage of? Or what do you have the ability to respond to without reacting? Because response can either be proactive or reactive. And the proactive response recognizes that, you know what? There are going to be bumps in the road. There's going to be stormy weather and I could get a flat tire. So let me prepare. So when the inevitable happens and disrupts the regularly scheduled program, it doesn't completely disorient me and throw me off. And rather than sitting and waiting for someone to make a move that puts you on the defense where you have to now protect your territory, why not position yourself to advance your position by increasing your capacity? See, I was able to teach him a little thing about castling when he caught me off guard and had me in check so early in the game. And I did go and do some damage to his to his troops because my queen was a woman scorned and I was over there tearing up his stuff. But ultimately, I was embarrassed and I was defeated because I was not proactive. I was not treating my son as a competitor, as an opponent. I was chilling and reacting. And that's what so many of us do. So rather than reacting, take ownership of something that you can respond to proactively, something that you can get ahead of, something you can plan and prepare for. So that it doesn't have to be so bad when the inevitable bump in the road happens. And whatever that relationship is, at home, at work, in your community. Because the way that boy beat me at chess, that was all on me. And that is an attitude that Stephen Covey encourages in his book, that when you are reactive and things blow up, you can only blame numero uno for being in reactivity. Be blessed and encouraged. And if you'd like to have these think like a lawyer, fight like a lover strategies emailed directly to your email, sign up for our mailing list in the link, the description box. Be blessed.